All right, so my problem
Mm-hmm.
is I'm doing a unit with fourth grade
Mhm.
on the regions using the kind of newish social studies units.
Okay.
I'm trying to kind of think of some ideas and getting some resources, but I'm looking for kind of some fun ways to get the kids engaged in it.
Mhm.
Like, I'm thinking I want to dress like a pilot.
Okay.
Because that's what I like to do. Themes.
I've seen those outfits.
Yes,
you've
I
come
know.
up
I
with.
just have a theme, and then I
Yeah.
dress up like it. Okay. So, I'm just kind of trying to think of some ideas that like would because I do want it to be like integrated in reading. So
Mhm.
like you have that reading background. Like I do have some online resources like Epic. Obviously, we can get books out of here, but I don't know. I'm just kind of stuck if like that's the way I should go, or if I should kind of stick with the regular stuff. Like,
Okay.
things like that. So
So it
that's my
sounds like
problem.
you kind of want to be creative, but you don't want to take it too far off track.
Right, because I want to be able to sell it to like the CDT and the
Okay.
like how it can be integrated, and like how can we maybe bring some of the Lucy lessons,
Mm-hmm.
because we right now in Lucy are in nonfiction,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Yep.
Even after Christmas.
Which grade level? Fourth grade? Yes, I think they're
Okay.
continuing nonfiction.
So I wanted to incorporate some of those Lucy ideas as well,
Uh-huh.
that they could benefit from, like nonfiction features or nonfiction. What is the other one? Not features, but structures.
Okay.
That they could kind of incorporate into some of the lessons.
Right.
So
have you been able to talk with the classroom teachers yet?
I've talked to them a little bit about it.
And how are they feeling?
Good. Like, and the tricky part is I'm working with Dina, who specializes. So
Okay.
she's not seeing the Lucy piece, but I
Right.
feel like I want to bring that in as well.
Right.
And they've been really supportive. They're kind of like, go ahead and go ahead. Do we trust you? Like, and they haven't really seen the social studies units yet, so they're
Right.
not. They know it's regions and blah blah blah, but they're not totally. They're like kind of like, do whatever. We're busy with Eureka. And
So it sounds
Lucy and
like
stuff
the
that.
classroom teachers are going to be okay with whatever you come up with. And now,
Yes.
as you're thinking about, because you had mentioned CDT,
Right.
is that part of what's kind of stopping you of being more creative, or is
Yes.
that?
And like the last one I did, it was on geography. It's not
Okay.
necessarily in the units, but the kids totally needed it. Like, I
Mhm.
did an assessment. They had no idea what a map features were. They had no idea what geography was. Like, and that's the thing I wanted. Now that they've got that, like, and that I included a lot of technology. A lot of
Mhm.
every lesson was unique and different, but
And how do you feel like that went?
it was awesome. Like, in my opinion, I felt that because I felt like they really understood it. Like, they really grasped what we were
Mhm.
trying to do. But
So there's some things that you could take from
Mhm.
that and kind of apply it to this, and the things that you
Yeah.
thought went really well.
Mhm.
As you're thinking forward to CDT,
Yeah.
are there parts of it that you know that maybe you could try here and then just see how it goes,
Yeah,
and then
Sure.
as there's
Yeah, absolutely. And
the-
especially I feel like now because the fourth grade teachers are not, they're not in it yet. Like, they
Mhm.
don't have to use it with Fidelity yet
Right.
until next year. But maybe that's just an opportunity for them to try out some new stuff,
Mhm.
or for me and them to try out new stuff, and then even take some of the lessons that I'm doing with the fourth graders and give it to my other LRC directors
Right.
for them to try as well.
right,
I'm like, hey, I know your fourth grade teachers might be doing this. You can try it out with them, or things like that.
right, because not that units of study is mandatory throughout the district, but that's
Right.
the direction we're going. So
Right.
if they could start to have some of
Right.
these ideas,
And I feel like if I could try to incorporate some of those text structures, I keep wanting to say text
Mhm.
features, but text structures in there, then they can start to, okay, we're going to compare,
right,
compare and contrast.
Mhm.
That's like those text structure, the regions.
yep. And
What
that would be
you-
such a great tie-in with the units of
Mhm.
study, because I feel like that's the direction they've been working on that a little
Right.
bit. So
Yeah.
if we could look at, because they're done with, they were doing the one where it was kind of like the bridge between when they hadn't
Yeah,
done it
the
anymore,
up-
but now
the
they're
ladder.
actually, yes.
Okay.
Now
Yes.
fourth grade is actually using the units.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
should show you, there's a resource that they also recommend that if some of those lessons are too hard,
Okay.
they recommend pulling some of the third grade ones too.
Okay.
So you might want to look ahead and seeing what is fourth grade starting to work on,
Okay.
and when they come
Good.
back.
Okay.
And I can show
Oh,
you where
cool.
that resource is
Sure.
too.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
But I know that fourth grade is planning a lot with Kim.
Right.
So
okay.
that might be someone to talk through, like,
Sure.
what are some of those ideas, and then that we can be working on with the units of study,
Yeah.
but that I can also
Still
start to
incorporate.
incorporate some of that technology that's going to
Yes.
bring that in while also working on the social studies.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I feel like it sounds like you had some great opportunities with that third grade, so we should
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
move it forward.
absolutely. Yeah, I do think so. I think that I'll just try to plan out some stuff and kind of bring in some of those Lucy words and then see if, and kind of share with fourth grade and see if there's any yes or no's. And
Because it doesn't seem like they're going to push back.
no, they've been really supportive.
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure I'm doing it.
Is there
not
something
just good for
that's
them,
like
for other
making you
people.
nervous for the other people?
No, not really. I feel like, but I don't think other schools will be as like, yeah, let's do this just like Anderson did it. Like I
Right.
do think they're maybe just take bits and pieces of it
Mm-hmm.
where I'm going like full tech.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not just teaching a social studies lesson. Like that's not my job.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like my job is to innovate and
Right.
things like that. So I'm trying to make sure it's more creative.
Mhm.
But that's the hard part. Like sometimes it just gets too creative
Mhm.
that we lose sometimes the focus
Mhm.
of like even the social studies or the geography lesson was awesome. Like I
Mhm.
feel like they did great and they were very engaged and all that. But I don't know if that would be sustainable in other schools.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, or because they don't have somebody full time like me
Right.
doing this. So that's kind of my
But it sounds like if you're coming up with the plan,
yeah.
they can take the pieces of it
Yeah,
that they are
that they
able to
want.
do,
Yeah.
or thinking forward, if you know that that might be something that they might not be able to do, like
Mhm.
here's the plan, here's like a plan B that
Right.
you could
Right.
try and do.
Yeah. Well, and that's
if
the
it's
thing.
too
Like,
much.
even with this unit, like because we're going to regions, like I'm the pilot, and
Mhm.
I'm going off track. I'm the pilot, and you're the passengers, and we're going to each region, and we're going to explore, and let's talk about all these different things as we're on the plane.
Yeah.
Or, you know, as we're traveling to each region, and talking about what was good about it, what was bad about it. Would we want to live there? Would we not want to live there? Like, or why do people live there? And why
Right.
don't they live there? And you know,
Mm-hmm.
so
So it sounds like you have some engaging activities
Yeah.
that is going to be
Yeah.
different than what they've been used to.
correct.
But
It's a little bit more.
it sounds like that's kind of the direction we wanting to go as a district anyway. So
Right,
it's
right,
a lot
more
of the work
innovation.
that you're going to be doing.
Yes.
that will help to
I like
support.
that because thank you.
Yeah.
And you're right. Innovation. That's one of our key
Yes.
components. So, okay. Well, thank
Are
you.
you feeling better?
I do. I feel good. I feel like it was nice to just talk it out and
Okay.
see like.
So what do you think you're going to do moving forward?
I think what I'm gonna start planning and kind of go. I need to change my slideshow to
Okay.
a plane theme.
Okay.
I buy a costume. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yes. I actually might have a hat.
See?
I think I might have a pilot hat.
Okay. I will text you so you
Okay.
get it for me.
Okay.
'Cause
It might
that
be
was
in like a
I'm like I
bag
could
in my
order
house.
it on Amazon, but
Yeah.
that's you know.
I might have one. So this might have all worked out very well
Perfect.
just for the
perfect.
hat.
Okay. See, I know. I need a suit. No, I don't know. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, so we'll just go with that, and
Okay.
we'll just kind of play around with some things. I do need some materials and things like that I gotta pull, and I just have to find some more resources for the students online. But
Yeah.
kind of going with the whole theme, so I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so
I'm
much.
excited for
helping.
you. I
Me
wanna
too.
see it.
Oh yeah, it'll be great. Thank you.